Welcome to NanoHub, your go-to channel for smart tech reviews, the latest gadgets, and practical buying guides that make choosing the right technology simple. Is the GMKtec G5S the mini PC you've been looking for if you want something incredibly small, affordable, and easy to use for everyday computing? How well does its Intel Celeron N5095 processor handle office work, browsing, streaming, and multitasking? And with its palm-sized design, dual 4K HDMI outputs, Wi-Fi 6, and USB-C power, could this be one of the most convenient compact desktop computers for basic personal and business use? I've added a link below where you can check the latest price, current offers, and availability. The processor is paired with 8GB of LPDDR4 memory running at 2400 MHz/s. That's enough memory for common productivity tasks, several browser tabs, office applications, and everyday multitasking. The RAM is onboard, so memory configuration is fixed, but the system makes up for that with expandable storage options. For storage, this particular configuration comes with a 128GB M.2 2242 SATA SSD. The M.2 slot supports SATA as well as PCIe Gen 3 X2 NVMe storage, with GMKtec listing expansion support up to 8 TB. That means you can start with the included drive for Windows, applications, documents, and everyday files, then expand storage later if your needs grow. One of the most impressive things about the G5S is simply how small it is. The chassis measures just 72 by 72 by 44.5 mm and weighs around 206 grams. That's genuinely tiny for a complete desktop computer. You can place it beside a monitor, behind a display, on a small office desk, or use its easy mounting capability to create an even cleaner workspace. And despite that tiny footprint, connectivity is surprisingly flexible. You get 3 USB-A 3.2 Gen 1 ports, USB-C power, an SD card slot, a 3.55mm audio connection, Gigabit Ethernet, and 2 HDMI 2.0 outputs. The dual HDMI outputs can drive two 4K displays at up to 60 Hz, which is particularly useful for office productivity. Imagine having your email browser on one monitor while keeping spreadsheets, documents, or video meetings on the other. Wireless connectivity is also modern for a compact budget system. The G5S includes Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth 5.2, giving you faster and more flexible wireless connections for compatible networks, keyboards, mice, headphones, and other accessories. And when you need a wired connection, Gigabit Ethernet provides a dependable option for office networks and high-bandwidth local transfers. Cooling is another important part of a mini PC this small. GMKtec uses a copper heat pipe cooling system with a dedicated fan and a 10-watt thermal design. This allows the compact computer to manage its low-power processor while keeping the overall system suitable for small desks and workspaces. If you're enjoying this review so far, consider giving the video a quick like, it really helps support the channel. Now, when you compare the GMKtec G5S with larger desktop computers, its biggest advantage is flexibility of size. You're getting a complete Windows mini PC that can handle everyday office and personal computing without taking up the space of a traditional tower. And compared with a basic laptop used permanently at a desk, the G5S lets you choose your own monitor, keyboard, mouse, and other peripherals while keeping the computer itself almost invisible. The G5S also makes sense for businesses and organizations that need compact computers for straightforward tasks. Think reception desks, digital signage, office terminals, classroom setups, point-of-information stations, or simple productivity systems. Its dual display support and compact footprint give it plenty of flexibility in those environments. At the time of this review, GMKtec's official website lists the G5S with the 8GB and 128GB configuration at $229.99, although pricing and availability can change. The model was also introduced in 2026 as a palm-sized mini PC, with its tiny 72mm footprint being one of its defining features. So, who should consider the GMKtec G5S? If you're looking for a compact mini PC for office work, web browsing, online meetings, streaming, document management, or general personal computing, its combination of low-power Intel processor, 8GB memory, expandable storage, dual 4K HDMI, Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.2, and extremely small chassis make it an interesting option. Thanks for watching NanoHub. If you enjoyed this review, subscribe for more tech reviews, gadget comparisons, and smart buying guides to help you stay ahead in the world of technology. See you in the next video.